All right, so I'm gonna play this video for you guys. This is Angela Rai versus Mr. Wonderful. His real name is Kevin O'Leary. This is the one on CNN. So listen to it.
He literally tweeted to the members of Congress.
The oldest profession on earth.
You don't have to touch me.
Is not.
He literally tweeted to these members, "Thank you for doing this. I don't want you."
Did
to
you
touch
miss
me.
it?
That's my
I won't
personal
ever
space.
do it again.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
But he literally.
Did you miss that? Let's see if you missed that. Did you miss it? Did you miss that? I'm gonna play it again. Okay. Listen, any man, if you're a healthy man, let's not front here. Okay. If you're a healthy man, okay, I'm not gonna front now. Okay, with my full chest. If you're a healthy man, you've encountered this before. Remember, crisis is not the issue, it's how you respond to crisis. Crisis is already issue. Let's not argue with our destiny. Crisis is already an issue, but it's really more so about how you respond to crisis. Okay, listen to this.
literally says.
No, let's go back.
He literally tweeted to the members of
the
Congress.
oldest profession
that
on
you don't
earth
have to touch me.
is not.
He literally tweeted to these members.
So what happened? She was talking and he was stretching his hand. If you know anything of America, Americans generally don't like you touching them. Many of them don't like you touching them randomly because you're talking. You know, Nigerians, we can be in your face like this. Even me personally, I don't like people being in my face like this when they're talking. Nigerians, we have a tendency to do that. We're talking, we're touching, the touching, it depends, you know. But there's some people that are literally talking and you can smell the breath might not even be stinking, but it's like you can feel the steam hitting your face. And it's just a thing, you know. And some people don't appreciate that. And he was touching and said, "You don't have to touch me." And of course, that's an awkward moment. Nobody likes. It's a form of small rejection that hits you right here. So you have a choice. You can overreact to it, or you can just say that, "Oh, it's just a moment of another day. I don't collect stray bullet. Let me just." Oh, you can keep it moving. Right?
Thank you for doing this. I don't want you to touch me. That's my personal
I won't ever
space.
do it again.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
But he literally.
What did he say? "I would ever do it again. Thank you." This guy obviously has a lot to lose. He's not like, I won't ever do it again that he said right there. It's a big deal. It's bigger than a man who is succumbing to a talkative woman, as some might like to put it, right? You should have put her in her place. No, it's bigger than that. Obviously, you have nothing to lose if you think that way, right? So if I toast a person and the person don't want, straight bullet, okay, rejection, okay, keep it moving on to the next. If it's a workplace, it's definitely on to the next after the first. You must definitely make that person wonder if you ever said it. An average human being will wonder if you ever said it, even if you meant what you said. Maybe you smiled too much and they felt like, why is it making me feel uncomfortable? And then you notice that they felt some type of way and you remove that from them. They will to shock them because you will remove your attention, put it somewhere else, and you treat them like everybody. They will forget, or they will wonder if it ever happened before. But when we sit in a place when we're trying to justify it, like it's just toasting. No, it's not just toasting. If it's repetitive, if it's not just toasting, if you toasted once and you continue to make eyes, or you may continue to make commentaries about their waist, how it's twisted, but it is not just toasting. It is not just toasting. If you continue to say you look beautiful this morning and you know you toasted her in the past, no, you can't keep saying that. What is the big deal? It's a compliment. No, stop. Because now you are saying you have nothing to lose. You wait until you lose your job, your livelihood, before you realize it. Well, you shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't tolerate anybody says it. No, the point here is that you're a king. You have no time for bullshit. If you expressed romantic interest in a person, they're not interested, you got to keep it moving. And for the next set of interaction, maybe you have to work with that person. You have to, unfortunately, yes, you have to make it a point, make it your responsibility, make sure they feel safe, make sure it's not an issue. How you doing this morning? Good morning, miss. You keep it moving. They feel comfortable. They wonder. That might even get them to take a liking in you. You might even see some other signals later on, in which case you have to read the room. You have to use some social cues. It's not cut and dry. Don't ask for this to be a cut and dry proof evidence, black and white in court. No, it is not. It will never be either. Okay, you're asking for the easy way out, and there's not going to be an easy way out. What you should know is that sexual harassment is a thing, and you must protect yourself from it. If that's how you have to think about it, then think about it that way. Okay, and what I mean protect yourself, that means by default you're protecting everybody around you from it as well. All right, so yeah, Uncle Patrick said Uncle Jide Kosoko lacks social intelligence. In some industry, he will be fired after all. Yeah, he will be made. Even if it's that big of a guy, they say, hey, sir, you have to go back and make an apology. Make a statement. Don't worry, sir. It will boost your approval rate. People will advise him that way. Why do you think that is? What do you think that is? See, Uncle Patrick, please, everybody, remind me to drop my link at the top of the first hour. At the top of the first hour, because I forget. Thank you, Uncle Patrick, for reminding me. This was supposed to happen 1 hour and 42 minutes ago. But anyway, speaking of, so that's see how Mr. Wonderful handled that, Kevin O'Leary. It's not a big deal that a woman rejected you or rejected your hand gesture. It's not a big deal. Grow some balls. It is not a big deal. Okay, let's see if we can finish this, Uncle.
How will you accept to go and sleep with a director because a producer because you want a role? Why will you do that? It is because
I dropped the link. Oh, sorry.
Some of them
I
lack
dropped it to the wrong
that
place.
training.
Let me drop it now.
I
dropped it to the wrong place.
The industry is expanded.
So this is what they will call victim shaming. He said because some of them lack home
Because
training.
you want a role. Why will you do that? It is because some of them lack that training.
Okay, he said that training. Now remember, Uncle Jide Kosoko also has children, children, grown women now, Shola, Kosoko, and the likes in the industry. So maybe he trained his children to never accept such a thing, or maybe those children are in a position where nobody will make such gestures to them or advances to them. We don't know, right? Let's just assume the best case scenario. Maybe he will never do it. Maybe he trained his children to never accept that thing. But as a leader, you can't just come from an anecdotal standpoint. You must be willing to listen to other people that don't have your similar experience, that may not be a daughter of Jide Kosoko and the likes. Okay, let me see who has visited me. I have August visitor. I'll be with you, right? I'll be right with you, sir.
It is not easy. The industry is expanded. We have 1,001 people that will take your role if you don't want to take it.
Hey,
You don't have.
doesn't that sound like a threat already? I know he didn't mean to threaten them, but that sounds like the kind of threat that will make them feel forced into such behavior, doesn't it? Right? Oh, wow.
Anyone that can do it the way you will do it.
True, that's true.
One, if I
Yeah.
am Jide Kosoko.
Period.
They cannot ask you to come and do Jide Kosoko. You do yourself. No, me.
Yeah. It's also at an anecdotal level, personal level. I do encourage nobody can become you, the motivational spills and all that kind of stuff. But when we're talking about organizations, workplace, politics, policies, no, we can't. No, that's not so easy. One, if fellow me, no, not so simple. We must do our best in protecting people. Okay, we must do our best in protecting people. All right, I'll be right back. I do have a special guest on the stage. I'll be right back. Yeah.
It's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Me love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One loving up, we done enough.